Hi everybody, this is Flat Cap Cafe Racer here today, and I'm going to show you the rocket I built. Well, not really a rocket. Stay tuned.
Meerkat.
Well, I haven't been able to get out and do any videos here lately because of the weather, and I've had to stay close to home. And one of the things that my grandchildren really like is to do is play spaceships, rockets. And I have a 10-year-old grandson and a 6-year-old granddaughter. So I thought I'd take this opportunity while staying close to home to go ahead and build a rocket ship, well, space shuttle. But what I'm trying to do, because I don't know how to use tools very much, I've really struggled to do this. But I did put together a spaceship for them, and I'm going to show you that and see what it looks like. Hope you enjoy it. Now I'm going to do their missions inside my shop here. As you can see, it's pretty dark in there. The only thing you can see right now is the glow off the GPS light that's in the space shuttle or rocket. All right. And I can control the temperature also in here. And now normally they'll have the lights on like this LED lights. They're going right now. So they'll be able to see pretty good on the inside there. But it's still pretty dark on the outside. And I'll be able to give them kind of, on the computer I'll have simulations on telling them what their mission is and what they need to do. Then I can give them different color lights depending on the mission. I can give them a green light, a blue light. I can give them a yellow or red light, as you can see here. Like I said, this doesn't look too much like a spacecraft on the outside, and it's going to be painted a little bit later, and I'll show you a picture of this going to be painted. I didn't put the top on it. I have a top, but I decided not to have the top. And I think you'll see why once I show you how dark it is in here, that I really don't need a top. But these are these are for the shields to deflect objects, deflector shields. Have the outside batteries here for I have primary power coming in here. This is commercial power. Then I have the battery power for emergency power here. I have some windows in here, and from the observant of you, you'll notice that some of these windows look very much like things came off of my little Austin Healey Sprite, because they did. So I'm going to show you what it looks like in the light, then I'll show you what it looks like when they're running their mission. They're looking into one of the compartments here. This is I think this is going to be my 6-year-old's compartment. Although they can switch. You have an emergency medical kit there, emergency light, the keyboard. They have a two-way radio at the top. They can talk to each other. Then they have over there, they have joystick so they can control the spacecraft. You got to have one of those. And of course, that's a whiteboard right there. Looking into the compartment for my grandson, over here you have a fold-up table right there. Has a fan. You can see the instruments there, and the emergency lights, and a few other things I'll explain to you that's on the table. So let's go and look at from the other side. So I have another deflector shield thing right over here. Then on this side you can see get a DC voltmeter right there at the top. A few gauges. A couple of them came from Austin Healey. Another one that doesn't. There's a switch for the deflector shields. Another portable table there that slips down. You got a fan in here also. And then on this side, you can see there's another little light switch there. It comes on for battery power. Two-way radios that I can talk to them from mission control. And then there's a GPS there, an inverter, the blue inverter right there. There's an alarm horn there, a switch over there to the right for the power from the two lights right there, right in the middle. And see, they have stools here and carpet, because sometimes Granddaddy gets in here. Do have a top that I can put on here. Oh, there's the voltmeter, another voltmeter, so they both have voltmeters. And they both kind of insisted on a door, so the whole area is about a 4x4. And as they get a little taller, they'll appreciate not having the top on here, I think. But I can put the top on to go outside. So, and my son put the LED lights and supplied some of the other stuff in here. And the kids all gave me ideas of what they wanted to see in their particular station. So we will have a computer on the front here, and now we'll put missions and sound effects and pictures and stuff like that. Then I can fill in with the radio back and forth. So let's go inside and see what it looks like from their perspective. We'll put the white light back on there. I have a sensor outside, so I can do it from the outside. Now I can also make them strobe. So I'm going to pan around real slow. Hopefully that'll keep won't turn sideways on me here. A lot of these tables, like this one here, it folds up, gets out of the way. Let's just take a look at what the deflector shield looks like. So we'll switch it on. And you can see the beam out there, and I'm going to switch it off. And it has the same thing on the other side. So go into the other compartment here. Once we get in here, make sure we got it stable here. You got the speedometer and tachometer, which you certainly need on a spacecraft. Got your emergency lights if you want. You can for your horn. Of course, you get your GPS. See the voltmeter up there, power converter, the charger for the batteries, and also the chargers going on for the radios. A little light right here. Got the hatch here. Of course, you need to open in space. You can do that. The controller. They have their two-way radios here that they can talk with each other. And on this particular thing, you can set the course. Like if you say, I want you to run course 480, then he can dial it in to 480. When I get the computer going in here, what it'll do is it'll have like different missions and sounds and things with it, and pictures and space pictures, and show them the mission they have to accomplish. And I'll be able to program. I'm going to program some faults or put some faults into the power and things like that, and let them try to solve the problems here. So I think they'll get a big kick out of it. Like I said, I'm not very good with the tools, but I did the best I could. It looks like a box on the outside, but it's a spaceship. It's a rocket on the inside. This is Flat Cap Cafe Racer out, and don't forget to join me here. I'm going to have videos on the vintage motorcycle ride, and also at the vintage motorcycle show, and Rapid Roy's RD350 coming up. So I do have some videos coming up soon. So stay with me. All right. Adios. Bye. Join me and my friends at Flat Cap Cafe Racer for riding and racing. Please subscribe.